then we'll be back for more.
So, yeah, we are making history. It's a beautiful story right now, but we want much more.
Sam, take off.
Hi, Mikel.
Hi.
We saw how the team invested so much emotional energy and the crowd as well into that Real Madrid game and the atmosphere here. Is it a case of just doing that again? I mean, is it that
More.
simple?
Tomorrow more, I told them, and I'm not exaggerating when I said, guys, bring your boots, bring your shorts, bring your T-shirts, and let's play every ball together. You know, you want to do something special, that place has to be something special, something that we haven't seen, and I really hope that everybody that comes tomorrow to the Emirates and everybody's watching and following us, it brings that energy with them.
All right, so there you have it. Come with that energy, come with that spike. Take your time out, do your normal thing, and then from 7:30, start getting to the venue. Okay, for those in London. But if you're not in London, try find your way to where you'll be watching the game tonight. It's going to be a big game, and I've been checking across Europe. There's no league, and so there will be no distraction. Everybody will be focused on the game tonight, and Slavko Vincic will be in charge of the game. All right, I remember him was in charge of the UEFA Champions League final last season between Real and Borussia Dortmund. All right, so that's one manager done. He's hoping his team will win. Let's hear from one manager. His team are champion of the land. The NPL Fair champion, the man of the moment, Daniel Ogumodede. Speak to us about all that happened during the course of the season.
Coach, the inscription on your shirt says it all, NPFL Champions 2024-2025 season. How is the feeling like at this present point in time?
It's a very important moment for me. Very important moment. I arrived this club 2015. It's my 10 years now. As 6 years as assistant and director for youth football, and 4 years as the head coach of the team. And we came second, and champion now. So I'm so elated, and most importantly, on the birthday of our influencer, president of the club, is a big motivation for. I'm happy that he's happy today. We are happy. The club is happy. The guys is happy. I'm happy that he's happy to see his investment work, his patience over the years on me, on the technical aspects. And I mean, I'm so elated, even though the game is. I don't want to talk about it. I just want to enjoy being the champion now. Thank you very much.
Anywhere in the world, the league is always tough. Substitution was Olamide Adedayo. His 6th league goal of the season. Overall, your player of the season for the club?
Yes and yes.
Moving on, where does the club go from here?
My friend, I would like to talk about now. Let me just enjoy this moment first. Maybe in the next few weeks, we will be talking about what the next step is. But trust me, we always want to be one step ahead of what we always be. I've always been saying this. We can't lose our guards. We can't. As a club, with the structure we have tried to lay, it's going to be forever. It's going to outlive us. So we'll always be one step ahead of whatever we are.
Thanks so much, Coach, and congratulations yet again.
We are champion.
They are, of course, champion. There you have it. So you can go brag to Shooting Stars. You can go to Iyimba and brag about that. You can go where again. Just keep doing it anywhere you go for the next few months because they are champions. Somebody said the Ganusi people are champions last. All right, so there you have it. Benga speaking there. So just to add a bit to what he said, they said they want to move ahead, one beat, one step ahead. That's how you run a club side. He said this project, this structure they have in place will outlive them. That is what you talk about for a football club. Not when you have a man coming. That takes me to Iyimba, where they have Felix Ainagu. He was in charge of the club as a chairman for a long year, and we saw how Iyimba dominates continental football for 2 years. Yes, governor gave them support, and of course dominated the league back home. But now all of that changed. You have a certain Kanunwako in charge, but Iyimba is not the Iyimba again. Okay, structures. That's what you talk about there. All right, so we wish Remo Stars all the best, and of course tell them that hey, CAF Champions League is no beans. All right, so let's talk about what happened last night in Italy across some 3 venues, how games went down before we begin to wind down on the show this morning with the BBC also set to help us. Udinese goalless against Bologna. Bologna were looking for maximum point to take the position of Juventus Football Club, but that didn't happen. 1 point separate Bologna from the old leader of Italian football, Juventus Football Club. Elias Verona lost at home to Cagliari by 2-0, and it was Lazio in Rome playing out a 2-2 draw with Parma. All right, so there you have it in terms of the games that went down last night in Italy. Let's head straight to London, take the BBC. When we come back, give you some games later today, the ATP, the WTA, and of course something about Don Carlo Ancelotti I'll share with you when we come back from London.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
Hello, I'm Paul Serres at the BBC Sports Centre. Arsenal welcome Paris Saint-Germain to the Emirates Stadium on Tuesday evening for the first leg of their Champions League semi-final. The Arsenal manager Mikel Arteta says he's proud of his team for reaching this point in a difficult season and says they all want to keep on progressing.
Yeah, especially with the circumstances that we had this season and how we have overcome a lot of issues and challenges and the fact that the team is here as one of the 4 best teams in Europe. It tells about the mindset, the spirit, and how much we really want it. So, yeah, we are making history. It's a beautiful story right now, but we want much more.
The Gunners winger Gabriel Martinelli says he dreamt of playing in matches like these as a kid back in Brazil.
Everyone has to have the dreams, you know. You dream to try to make it real. So when I was in Brazil, as I said, when I was 6 or when I was 18, 17 playing there, I always had this dream, but I knew it could be real and it could be possible. And I just try to give my best, try to improve things and be the best I could be.
Meanwhile, the Paris Saint-Germain manager Luis Enrique says they're excited and ready.
Every single match is different. I have to say that everybody speaks about the Premier League like the best league in the world. I don't know if I agree or not, but we are full of confidence. I'm looking forward to playing the semi-final.
And for more football news from the BBC, go to bbc.com/football.
BBC Premier League update from the home of Premier League football.
All right, thank you for that. Let's talk some basketball back home and talking about something that happened over the weekend in the city of Ibadan. The hopes, dreams, final games went down, and of course, winners and losers. So Showtime Hoopers defeated Rising Stars 40-39. That was close in the 3rd place, and in the final, TTP Hoopers beat Rising Stars. TTP lost to Rising Stars 41-28. And the female game, Team Jordan and Team Nike were involved. It ended 18-16 final games, Hoop Dreams, Showtime, and that was 50-31. And so Hoop Dreams were crowned champions of the club classic basketball competition. Bello Oluwatobi was named MVP male. Kimbola Zainab was MVP for the female. Ariyo Taiwo was the most improved player. And Mojid Jimo was the best under 18 player. All right, so there you have it in terms of basketball back home. And let's talk about the ATP and the WTA. There will be games later today that will be on clay in Madrid. Alex de Minaur will be up against Denis Shapovalov. Francis Tiafoe will be up against Alexander Muller. Karen Khachanov will be up against Tim Paul. And Cameron Norrie will play against Gabriel Diallo. And one more game again. Stefano Tsitsipas will be up against Lorenzo Musetti of Italy. While Jack Draper will be up against Matteo Berrettini of Italy. Alex Zverev will be up against Francis Rendolo of Argentina. While then Medvedev will be up against Brandon Nakashima. And Thalo Fries will face Casper Ruud. That will be the last game on court. For the women's angle, there will be Diana Schneider against Igor Swiatek. Madison Keys against Donna Vikic. And then Vetuna will play against Greek lady Maria Sakkari. And of course, 3 more games. Now, before we go on the show this morning, the future of Carlo Ancelotti is up. Of course, don't forget, it hasn't been the best for the Italian manager this season. But they've been saying in terms of winning trophies for Real, he is number 1. So, what is future all about? It doesn't look like he will stay in Madrid. He's on his way to Brazil to coach the national team of Brazil, who at the moment, they don't have a coach. And they've been struggling in terms of qualifying for the World Cup. They've been pushing for the Italian It looks like finally they will get their man. And so in the coming days, Carlo Ancelotti will part ways with Real on a mutual agreement because Real felt there's no point sacking him. He's done well for them. So they want him to go. And both parties agree on that. And so Carlo Ancelotti will not lead Real Madrid into the Club World Cup later this year. Don't go nowhere because I will be here again in the next, back here in the next 1 minute because I've got a giveaway to do. And so get out your phone, hold it very well. I've got the airtime to give out this morning. It's 94.9, 32 FM. I am Peter Omo.
FM 94.9.
You're listening to 32 FM 94.9.
All right, so like I said, I've got one thing to do this morning before I finally leave the studio. So if you got your MTN, that's what I've got right in front of me. MTN line with you, give you a few seconds, get the code that you need to recharge that phone with you. Because I'm going to take those numbers very slowly, so as fast as fingers. And once you're done, if you are the one who have to load this, the program coming up about vendor, just call into the studio and just let us know. All right, so let me go. You've done that with the MTN line. So 2571-9573-8699-02-742.
Every day is another chance to do it all over again.
Get the best of starts on the break of dawn. 32 FM 94.9.
32 FM ẹ̀dùnnú kẹfẹ́ yín. Lórí 94.9 ẹ̀dùnnú kẹfẹ́ yín.
32 FM 94.9.
The Dion Blood Tonic ló ṣagbátẹrù abala tẹ́ ń gbọ́ yìí.
E get something you go notice with people wey don make am. Dem dey always dey strong and active. Dem no get dull moment because say dem go first knack correct wakis for morning, then come take the Dion syrup of hemoglobin support body. The Dion syrup of hemoglobin vitamin B12 na the ogbonge blood tonic to help your body system so you go fit perform wella for work and even for play. 2 full spoon of the Dion's wey you take straight like that or mix with the beverage you dey take go office or gym go keep you kampe the whole day and you go just dey bounce like football. Hey, the Dion syrup of hemoglobin, carry go! Nothing